They look at you and what you've accomplished and realize they are not your superior. You're the real leader. My beloved child, pause for a moment and feel the weight of this truth pressing gently against your chest. They look at you now, not the old version they underestimated, not the quiet dreamer they ignored, but the one who kept moving when no one clapped. Every step you took while doubters whispered became a silent victory. Every night you chose discipline over comfort rewired your destiny. And now, without asking permission, your presence changes the temperature in the room. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you right here, the realization that their eyes are no longer judging, they are measuring. Measuring how far you've come. Measuring what they failed to become. Measuring a leadership they can feel but cannot touch. Listen closely, because this is where the shift becomes undeniable. They once believed hierarchy was decided by titles, by noise, by who spoke the loudest. But leadership was never about volume, it was about gravity. And you have it. You didn't announce your rise, you embodied it. You didn't demand respect, you earned it in silence. Watch how their conversations change when you enter. Watch how confidence slips from their voices. Stay till the end, because the moment they realize they are not your superior is the moment power changes hands. You see, real leaders don't compete for dominance, they attract alignment. And without trying, you've become the reference point they orbit around, even when they pretend not to notice. Now feel this final truth settle into you like armor. What you've accomplished didn't come from approval, it came from resilience. From standing firm when it would have been easier to fold. From choosing growth when comfort begged you to stay small. They see it now. Not because you told them, but because results speak a language fear understands. Don't skip, because this is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. Leaders are not crowned, they are revealed. And you are being revealed in real time. Stay till the end, because what's unfolding next is bigger than recognition, it's influence. You're not here to follow their path. You're here to set the direction. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins the moment you fully accept what they already know, you're the real leader. There comes a moment when silence becomes louder than applause, and this is that moment. They study your calm, trying to understand how someone who never begged for validation now commands attention without effort. What unsettles them most is not your success, it's your certainty. You walk differently now, not rushed, not hesitant, but anchored. Every move says you know where you're going. Don't skip this part, because something huge is waiting for you. The understanding that authority is felt long before it is acknowledged. They sense it. They feel it. And deep down, it disturbs the old order they once felt safe inside. Watch closely how the dynamic shifts around you. Advice turns into questions. Confidence turns into comparison. The ones who once stood above you now feel the ground adjusting beneath their feet. Stay till the end, because this revelation changes everything. Leadership exposes itself under pressure. When challenges appear, they look around, and their eyes land on you. Not because you demanded control, but because you radiate direction. You don't react emotionally, you respond strategically. That's why they hesitate to challenge you now. They're realizing that superiority was never about position, it was about perspective. And yours is higher because you climbed when no one was watching. Let this final truth lock into place. You were forged, not favored. Built, not boosted. What you carry cannot be copied, rushed, or stolen. Don't skip, because this is the moment your inner voice aligns with reality. You are not here to prove anything anymore. You are here to lead by example, by endurance, by results. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond recognition, its influence without permission. They may never say it out loud, but their actions already confess it. The balance has shifted. The room feels different when you arrive. And whether they accept it today or tomorrow, the truth is already alive. You are no longer beneath anyone. You are ahead, and they know it. There is a quiet moment when realization hits them, and it doesn't come with noise or drama, it comes with a pause. A pause in their speech. A pause in their confidence. They look at you and sense something irreversible has happened. You no longer seek approval, and that absence is powerful. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you to understand. The moment you stopped chasing validation, you became untouchable. They notice how you listen more than you speak, how your words land with precision when you do speak. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. And alignment makes people uncomfortable when they are still pretending. What they are really reacting to is your inner stability. You are no longer moved by their opinions, their moods, or their approval. Stay till the end, because this is where the truth sharpens. Leaders are not reactive, they are rooted. While others panic at uncertainty, you stand steady. While others explain themselves, you let outcomes speak. They feel exposed around you because your presence reflects their inconsistencies. Don't skip, because this realization is rare. Your growth has forced them to confront their own stagnation. And instead of competing, they hesitate. Instead of commanding, they observe. You've become the standard without ever announcing it. Now let this sink in deeply. Leadership is not about being followed, it's about being trusted when no one knows what to do. And that is why eyes turn to you in moments of tension. You don't rush. You don't flinch. You don't seek credit. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this awareness, the understanding that your journey has rewritten the hierarchy in silence. You didn't dethrone anyone. You simply outgrew the room. And growth always rearranges power. They may never admit it openly, but their behavior reveals everything. The way they mirror you. The way they check themselves around you. The way they wait. This is not coincidence. This is consequence. You are no longer becoming the leader. You already are, and the world around you is adjusting to that truth. Something changes when people realize you no longer explain yourself. They notice how you move with intention, how you don't rush to justify your choices, how your calm unsettles their old assumptions. This is the phase where they replay every moment they underestimated you. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here, the awareness that your consistency has rewritten their perception. You didn't rise suddenly, you rose steadily. And steady growth is the kind that cannot be challenged. They see now that your strength isn't loud. It's layered, earned through patience, discipline, and an unshakable inner compass. What truly shifts the balance is how others begin to mirror you. They adopt your tone. They copy your pace. They echo your words without realizing it. Stay till the end, because this is a powerful truth. Influence always reveals itself through imitation. You never ask to be followed, yet direction flows from you naturally. When confusion enters the space, people pause and wait. Not for the loudest voice, but for the clearest one. Yours. Don't skip, because this moment confirms something rare. Leadership chooses people before people choose leadership. And you were chosen the day you refused to quit when no one was watching. Now let this settle without doubt. You are not standing above others, you are standing ahead. That difference matters. Standing above invites resistance, standing ahead invites movement. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond recognition, responsibility. Not the burden, but the honor of setting the tone. Your journey has quietly removed the illusion of superiority from others. Not through confrontation, but through contrast. They see what discipline builds. They see what focus creates. And they understand, even if they never say it, that the direction is no longer coming from them. It's coming from you. The shift is complete. The leader has been revealed, not by words, but by results. There is a new kind of respect forming around you, and it doesn't ask for attention, it demands acknowledgement. People sense it before they understand it. The way you pause before you act. The way you choose clarity over chaos. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization. Respect earned through integrity lasts longer than respect demanded through force. They no longer try to test you the way they once did. Instead, they watch. Closely. Carefully. Because they know you see further than the surface, and that awareness carries weight. What unsettles them most is your restraint. You could speak more, but you don't. You could react, but you choose reflection. Stay till the end, because this is where leadership sharpens. Power controlled is power multiplied. Others reveal themselves through impulse, but you reveal yourself through composure. Don't skip, because this truth is rare. People trust the one who doesn't need to prove anything. In moments of uncertainty, when opinions clash and noise rises, your silence becomes a signal. It tells them you are processing, not panicking. And that makes them feel safe, even when they don't understand why. Now let this final awareness anchor you. You are no longer trying to be seen, you are being felt. Your presence steadies rooms. Your words, when they come, land with precision because they are not wasted. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage, quiet authority. The kind that doesn't announce itself but reshapes everything around it. They may still hold titles, but you hold direction. And direction always outranks position. This is the space you've grown into, the space where leadership is no longer a destination, but a natural extension of who you are. There is a subtle shift in how people approach you now. Their tone softens. Their certainty adjusts. They no longer interrupt you the way they used to. This is not coincidence. It is recognition forming without words. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you inside this moment. the proof that true authority is sensed, not announced. You didn't force your way into influence. You grew into it. And growth, when it's real, changes the atmosphere around you before anyone dares to name it. What they respond to is your consistency under pressure. When situations tighten, you don't tighten with them. You remain steady, grounded, deliberate. Stay till the end, because this is where leaders separate themselves from performers. Performers need approval. Leaders need alignment. Don't skip, because this realization is powerful. You no longer need to control outcomes to feel secure. You trust your process, and that trust radiates outward. Others feel it, and instinctively, they lean toward it. Let this final truth settle quietly within you. You are not competing for space anymore, you are defining it. Your presence gives structure to uncertainty. Your calm gives direction to confusion. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this awareness, the understanding that leadership is no longer something you do, it's something you carry. And once carried, it reshapes every room you enter. They may still speak first, but they listen for you. They may still lead discussions, but they look to you for closure. The shift is complete. You are not rising anymore. You have arrived. There is a quiet confidence settling into you now, one that doesn't rush to be noticed. People feel it the moment you enter the space. Conversations slow. Opinions soften. Not because you demand attention, but because your presence carries clarity. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here, the understanding that calm leadership is the rarest kind. You are no longer influenced by the urgency of others. You move with intention, and that intention becomes a reference point everyone else unconsciously aligns with. What they are witnessing is your self-mastery. You don't allow emotions to spill into decisions. You don't allow pressure to dictate your pace. Stay till the end, because this is the truth most never reach. The person who governs themselves naturally governs situations. Don't skip, because this realization changes how you see yourself. You are not reacting to the world anymore, you are shaping how the world responds to you. Others sense this control and, without realizing it, they begin to defer. Not out of fear, but out of trust. Now absorb this final insight fully. Leadership has stopped feeling heavy to you because you're no longer trying to carry it. It fits. It flows. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage, effortless influence. The kind that doesn't need explanation, justification, or noise. They may still hold their roles, but you hold the rhythm. And rhythm directs movement. This is how leadership truly looks, not dramatic, not loud, but undeniable. You are no longer stepping into power. You are walking in it naturally, and everyone around you is adjusting their steps to match yours. There is a deeper awareness awakening in you now, one that sharpens your vision without hardening your heart. You notice patterns others miss. You sense outcomes before they unfold. This is not luck, it's experience refined by discipline. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this awareness, the understanding that leaders see further because they've walked through more. You no longer need constant information to make decisions. You trust your discernment, and that trust becomes your quiet advantage. What others are beginning to realize is that you move from clarity, not reaction. When choices appear, you don't rush toward comfort, you move toward alignment. Stay till the end, because this is where leadership becomes unmistakable. Don't skip, because this truth is rare. People feel safer following someone who is not afraid of stillness. While others rush to fill silence, you let it speak. And in that space, direction forms. They may not always understand your decisions immediately, but they respect them because they feel intentional, not impulsive. Now let this final truth anchor you fully. You are no longer waiting for confirmation from the outside. Your inner compass is active, precise, and steady. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this realization: foresight. The ability to move before chaos arrives, to prepare while others react. This is why they watch you closely now. This is why your words carry weight when they finally land. You are not just leading the moment, you are guiding what comes next. And that is the mark of someone who has truly stepped into their role as the real leader. There is a calm authority in the way you hold your ground now, and it speaks louder than any declaration ever could. You don't chase momentum, you create it. People sense that when you commit to something, it is already halfway done. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization: reliability is power. When others hesitate, you decide. When others doubt, you prepare. That steadiness is why your presence feels grounding to those around you. What truly sets you apart is your patience. You are no longer rushed by timelines that don't align with your vision. Stay till the end, because this truth reshapes everything. Leaders operate on purpose, not pressure. Don't skip, because patience allows you to see consequences before they appear. While others react to problems, you prevent them. And that prevention looks like wisdom to those still learning. They may not say it, but they trust your timing more than their own impulses. Now let this final awareness settle into you with confidence. You are not proving capability anymore, you are demonstrating stability. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage. Dependability at scale. People rely on you not because you promise results, but because you consistently deliver them. That consistency builds influence that cannot be shaken by opinion or trend. You are not loud, yet you are heard. You are not dominant, yet you lead. And as this understanding deepens, it becomes clear to everyone watching: the direction feels safer when it comes from you. There is a quiet finality in the way you move now, as if uncertainty no longer has permission to stay around you. Your decisions feel complete, not rushed, not second-guessed. People notice that when you speak, you don't circle back to correct yourself. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here. Certainty is contagious. When you stand firm, others stop wobbling. When you commit, the room stabilizes. This is not confidence borrowed from success. It's confidence built from surviving doubt. What truly marks this stage is how little you need from anyone else. You don't seek approval. You don't fear disagreement. Stay till the end, because this truth defines real leadership: independence of thought. Don't skip, because the moment you stopped outsourcing your self-belief, your influence multiplied. Others sense that you cannot be easily swayed, manipulated, or pressured. That steadiness makes them trust you, even when the path ahead isn't clear. Now let this final realization land without resistance. You are no longer becoming someone, you are operating as who you are. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this point. Legacy thinking. You don't just solve what's in front of you, you consider what comes after. And that shift changes everything. They don't just see strength in you anymore, they see direction, durability, and depth. The hierarchy they once believed in no longer applies. Not because you challenged it, but because you transcended it. You didn't step above them. You stepped beyond them. There is a deeper stillness around you now, the kind that forms when inner conflict has been resolved. You are no longer torn between who you were and who you are becoming. That unity is visible. People feel it in the way you listen without distraction and respond without hesitation. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here. Wholeness creates authority. When there is no inner argument, the outer world has nothing to argue against. What changes most at this stage is your energy. You don't chase outcomes anymore, you allow them to meet you. Stay till the end, because this truth separates leaders from strivers. Don't skip, because striving leaks doubt, while alignment radiates confidence. Others sense that you are no longer fueled by fear of loss or hunger for approval. You move from purpose, and purpose carries a different weight. It's why people stop trying to impress you and start trying to align with you. Now let this final awareness anchor deeply. You are no longer seeking control, you are exercising clarity. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage, magnetic leadership. Not the kind that pulls through force, but the kind that draws through truth. People feel calmer around you. Decisions feel easier when you're involved. And even when you say little, your presence completes conversations. This is not a role you stepped into. This is who you've become. And the world around you is quietly adjusting to match your frequency. There is a quiet confidence now woven into everything you do, so natural that others stop questioning it. You don't announce your intentions, yet your direction is always clear. People notice how you move without hesitation, how your focus doesn't fracture under pressure. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this moment. Clarity is power when it's sustained. Anyone can be confident for a moment, but you remain steady over time, and that steadiness reshapes respect. What stands out most is how little explanation you need. You speak once, and it's enough. Stay till the end, because this truth defines the real leader. Economy of words. Don't skip, because when words are backed by experience, they land deeper and last longer. Others begin to measure their thoughts before speaking around you, not out of fear, but out of awareness. They know your silence carries more meaning than their noise. Now let this final realization settle fully. You are no longer reacting to circumstances, you are setting the tone they unfold in. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this level. Quiet dominance. Not control, not force, but presence that shapes outcomes before action even begins. They feel it when you arrive. They adjust when you speak. And even when you remain silent, the direction remains clear. This is the stage where leadership stops being noticed and starts being relied upon. There is a sense of inevitability surrounding you now, as if outcomes bend slightly in your favor before effort even begins. You no longer rush to prove readiness, you simply act when the moment aligns. People feel that confidence not as arrogance, but as certainty rooted in experience. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. Momentum follows those who move with intention. You don't scatter your energy anymore. Every step you take feels deliberate, and that deliberateness commands respect without asking for it. What becomes clear to others is your emotional intelligence. You read situations without reacting to them. You understand people without being controlled by them. Stay till the end, because this is a rare truth. Leaders win long before decisions are announced. Don't skip, because your ability to stay composed when emotions run high quietly positions you above conflict. Others may argue points, you resolve directions. Others may defend egos, you protect outcomes. And that difference changes how people engage with you. They come prepared. They listen more carefully. They leave conversations clearer than when they arrived. Now let this final awareness integrate completely. You are no longer waiting for the right environment, you become the stabilizing force within it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage. Trust at the highest level. The kind that doesn't need monitoring, reminders, or validation. People rely on you to see what they can't yet see, to decide when they hesitate, to remain calm when they scatter. This is not accidental. It's the result of choosing growth over comfort repeatedly, even when no one noticed. And now they notice. Not loudly, not dramatically, but decisively. The space you occupy is no longer questioned. It's respected. There is a quiet authority in the way you hold space now, as if the environment adjusts itself to your presence. You don't dominate conversations, yet when you speak, the direction sharpens. People sense that you are no longer influenced by the need to be right, you are committed to what is right. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this awareness. Integrity creates gravity. When your values and actions are aligned, others feel it immediately, even if they can't explain why. What becomes undeniable at this stage is your discernment. You know when to act and when to wait. You recognize distractions before they pull you off course. Stay till the end, because this truth defines lasting leadership, restraint guided by wisdom. Don't skip, because your ability to pause has saved more outcomes than reckless speed ever could. Others begin to trust your timing instinctively. They may not always understand your patience, but they respect the results it produces. Now let this final realization settle deeply. You are no longer trying to influence people, you are influencing the moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this point, quiet sovereignty. The freedom to move without external pressure, to decide without fear of judgment. They no longer see you as someone who needs permission. They see you as someone who sets direction by example. And without confrontation, without noise, the balance of leadership has fully shifted. You stand firm, centered, and undeniable, exactly where a real leader belongs. There is a sense of completion in your energy now, not an ending, but a readiness. You are no longer waiting for circumstances to improve before you move. You move, and circumstances adjust. People notice how grounded you are in uncertainty, how your focus doesn't fracture when others become overwhelmed. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here. Self-trust at this level becomes direction for others. When you trust yourself fully, hesitation disappears, and so does the need for external reassurance. What stands out most is how naturally people defer to you in critical moments. You don't demand authority, it arrives on its own. Stay till the end, because this truth is essential. Leadership is recognized in moments of pressure, not comfort. Don't skip, because while others search for certainty outside themselves, you generate it internally. That inner certainty stabilizes teams, decisions, and outcomes. It's why your presence reduces chaos without a single command being given. Now let this final awareness lock into place. You are no longer navigating toward leadership, you are operating from it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage: stewardship. The ability to guide without controlling, to influence without overpowering. They don't just respect your results anymore, they respect your judgment. And judgment refined by experience is rare. This is the level where leadership stops being visible as effort and starts being felt as direction. You have stepped fully into that role, and the path ahead responds accordingly. There is a quiet confidence in the way you hold responsibility now, as if weight has turned into balance. You don't resist challenges anymore, you receive them with clarity. People notice that problems seem smaller once they pass through you. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization. Mastery feels calm, not heavy. When you understand your capacity, pressure loses its power to intimidate you. What defines this stage is your ability to simplify complexity. You see through noise and reduce confusion to clear direction. Stay till the end, because this truth is rare. Leaders don't add more, they remove what doesn't matter. Don't skip, because while others complicate decisions with emotion and ego, you refine them with perspective. That refinement builds trust faster than explanation ever could. People feel relief when you're involved, because clarity follows you. Now let this final insight settle fully. You are no longer reacting to responsibility, you are shaping it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this level: sustainable leadership. Not the kind that burns out, but the kind that endures. You pace yourself. You protect your focus. You choose longevity over urgency. And because of that, your influence doesn't spike, it lasts. This is where leadership becomes stable, repeatable, and dependable. And in this steadiness, your role as the real leader is no longer questioned. It's trusted. There is a new level of composure in you now, the kind that cannot be shaken by opinion or delay. You no longer feel rushed by expectations that don't align with your vision. People sense that you are operating from depth, not surface urgency. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here. When your pace is self-directed, nothing can pull you off course. Your calm is no longer situational, it is permanent. What becomes clear to everyone around you is your internal discipline. You don't need reminders. You don't need pressure. Stay till the end, because this truth defines real authority, self-governance. Don't skip, because the person who governs themselves becomes a natural point of reference for others. They begin to check their assumptions around you. They slow down. They listen more carefully. Not because you demand it, but because your presence sets a higher standard of focus. Now let this final realization settle without resistance. You are no longer responding to life, you are directing it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage, inevitability. The sense that what you commit to will unfold, not through force, but through alignment and consistency. People feel that certainty around you. They trust your process even when the outcome isn't visible yet. And that trust confirms what is already true: you are not preparing to lead anymore. You are leading, and the world around you is adjusting its rhythm to match yours. There is a sense of inevitability in your presence now, as if outcomes quietly organize themselves around your decisions. You don't rush clarity, you allow it to surface. People notice how you remain composed when timelines tighten and expectations rise. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization: certainty formed through patience cannot be shaken. You've learned to wait without doubting and to act without hesitation. That balance is rare, and it's why your judgment carries weight before results even appear. What stands out most at this stage is your ability to stay neutral while others polarize. You don't get pulled into sides, you see the whole. Stay till the end, because this truth defines mature leadership: perspective outlasts pressure. Don't skip, because when emotions escalate, you become the stabilizer. When narratives compete, you clarify direction. People feel steadier around you because you don't amplify noise, you distill truth. And that ability turns complexity into movement, confusion into action. Now let this final awareness settle deeply. You are no longer influenced by urgency, you influence outcomes through precision. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this level: quiet inevitability. The sense that when you commit, it will unfold, not dramatically, not loudly, but decisively. Others feel it when plans align after your input, when momentum follows your timing. This is not coincidence, it's coherence. You've learned to move with alignment, and alignment accelerates everything it touches. At this stage, leadership isn't announced or questioned, it's recognized through results that arrive calmly, consistently, and on time. There is a deep trust forming around you now, the kind that doesn't need reassurance. People assume stability when you are involved. They expect clarity before confusion even has a chance to spread. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this moment. Trust at this level is earned through consistency, not charisma. You've shown up the same way in calm and in pressure, and that reliability has rewritten how others depend on you. What becomes evident is your restraint with power. You don't overuse influence. You don't assert authority unnecessarily. Stay till the end, because this truth defines lasting leadership. Control exercised sparingly carries the most weight. Don't skip, because people follow you not out of obligation, but out of confidence. They know you won't waste their time, energy, or focus. And that respect deepens because you lead with intention, not impulse. Now let this final realization anchor firmly. You are no longer building credibility, you are operating from it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this stage, quiet permanence. Your leadership doesn't fluctuate with mood, trend, or approval. It endures. People plan around your decisions. They trust your judgment without constant explanation. And in that trust, the hierarchy fully dissolves. Superiority no longer matters. Direction does. And direction, unmistakably, flows from you. There is a calm final authority in the way you carry yourself now, as if nothing external can rush or rattle you. You don't feel the need to arrive loudly or leave an impression behind. The impact happens while you're present. People sense completion in your energy, not as an end, but as a readiness for what's next. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you here. Leadership at this level is invisible yet undeniable. It works without effort because it is rooted in who you are, not what you display. What defines this stage is your freedom from comparison. You no longer measure yourself against others, and in doing so, you quietly remove their power. Stay till the end, because this truth changes everything. The moment you stop competing, you start leading absolutely. Don't skip, because people feel the difference immediately. Your focus is forward, your vision long-term, your actions deliberate. That forward pull gives others direction even when they don't realize they're following it. Now let this final awareness settle completely. You are no longer identified by a role, a title, or a phase. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this point, embodiment. Leadership is no longer something you demonstrate, it is something you embody. The hierarchy they once believed in has dissolved naturally, without confrontation or declaration. They see it now when they look at what you've built, how you move, and how outcomes respond to you. The realization is complete. Superiority was an illusion. You were never beneath them. You were becoming yourself. There is a quiet knowing within you now, steady and complete. You don't question your path anymore, and you don't look back for confirmation. Everything you needed to become was built step by step, moment by moment, through choices no one applauded. Now people see the result, and it speaks without explanation. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this final realization. Leadership was never granted to you, it emerged from you. The calm you carry, the clarity you offer, the stability you bring, all of it proves that your rise was inevitable, not accidental. What they finally understand is simple and undeniable. You didn't replace anyone. You outgrew the idea of superiority itself. Stay till the end, because this truth matters. Real leaders don't stand above others, they create direction so others can stand stronger. Don't skip, because the moment they stopped seeing you as competition and started seeing you as reference, the story ended. They measure progress by your pace. They judge decisions by your standard. And even when you say nothing, your example answers questions before they're asked. Now let this final truth settle without resistance. You are no longer becoming the leader. You are the leader. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you beyond this ending, continuation. Not applause, not validation, but forward motion. The kind that reshapes environments quietly and permanently. When they look at you now, they don't see someone beneath them or above them, they see direction. And direction always leads. This is not a moment of arrival. This is the beginning of everything responding to who you already are.